Fix this and get more listeners and streams than 99% of musicians on Spotify. Hey, it's John here. If you don't know me yet, I'm the founder of one of the largest music promotion platforms in the world called Hyped. I'm an independent music artist with over 10 million streams on Spotify. But what's most important, I've helped over 10,000 artists and bands grow their music to over 100 million streams together on Spotify. In this video, I want to share a simple but super powerful change I made to the way I promote my music. I didn't actually see it as something that needed fixing at first, but once I did, it got me millions more streams on Spotify. So here's what I'm talking about. When I started out promoting my music, I had a promotion budget per song. That means whenever I made and released a new song, I said, okay, this is my budget for this song. I see 99% of music artists doing it this way. And I think it's because a lot of the cost of making music is per song. If you pay someone to mix and master your music, that's per song. If you want to buy a beat or make a new track, that's per song. But when it comes to promoting music, I believe that the same idea of having a budget per song lost me thousands and thousands of listeners and streams and fans on Spotify. Why? Because this idea of treating most songs the same is the exact opposite of one of the most supported rules for success, the 80-20 rule. Now, chances are you've heard of this before, right? This rule means that a small number of things you do often create most of the results. This rule is everywhere around us. For instance, in a restaurant, a few popular dishes might bring in most of the sales. Or in a business, a few key clients may generate most of the revenue. Even on Spotify, I often see artists that have one or two songs that could have millions of streams, but most of their other songs are relatively small. And that makes sense, right? Those were their hits. It's the songs most fans enjoy and want to listen to over and over again. And so as a music artist, which songs would you want to promote then? Every song the same? No, right? Those biggest hits, the songs that are already proven to be best at turning strangers and first-time listeners into die-hard fans. So what's the solution then? What really fixed this for me and literally unlocked millions of additional streams over time was to stop thinking of a promotion budget as something I have per song and instead think of my promotion budget as something I have per month. Now, if you're wondering what that might be, you can simply take the number of releases for the next 12 months. So let's say 10 songs, for example, multiply that by your promotion budget per release. So let's say that's $200 per song. And what you get is your promotion budget per year. In this case, that will be $2,000. Now just take that number and simply divide it by 12 and you get your monthly promotion budget. In this case, that will be 2,000 divided by 12, which is about $165. And so this isn't about spending more money. The key for me here was to break that connection between song and budget. Because once that was gone, it was obvious that I would want to put my monthly budget on my best performing songs, even if that meant more budget might go to older tracks and less of it might go to newer tracks. For the biggest success possible, I wanted to put my resources where I got the biggest results, all right? And that is the 80-20 rule in action. Sometimes it's also called work smarter, not harder. Same thing. As music artists, we can reach the biggest audience simply by concentrating our resources in our most popular songs. Now, I do this with laser-targeted music ads on Instagram and Facebook. I launch and run multiple campaigns with Hyped, and then I simply shift the budget to the best performing campaigns. But what's so powerful about this strategy overall is that it can help you reach and get more fans no matter how you promote your music. If you run ads, you want to scale the best performing campaigns. And by the way, Hyped can show you which ones those are at the click of a button. If you want to know how, I have a video on this here. If you promote your music on social media, it's the same thing. You want to make more content for your best performing songs. And even if you do playlist promotion, which I never, ever recommend, so hopefully you don't, but even if you do, you'll most likely get more out of scaling up or running a second campaign for your biggest hit rather than just promoting each song equally. And so there you have it. To fix this and get more listeners and streams than 99% of musicians on Spotify, all I had to do was to break that connection between song and budget, link the budget to time instead, and then using that to scale my promo campaigns for my best songs no matter how old they are. And to be completely frank here, this can be tough, okay? It's tough because as an artist, I'm usually most excited about my newest track. That's the one I always want to blow up. But by fixing my own bad behavior on this, I literally unlock millions of additional streams on my music over time. And I hope it does the same for you. With that said, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell buttons below so you can get more videos like this on YouTube. And if you want to discover how I use just 2 simple tools to grow my music from 0 to millions of streams on Spotify, and how you can easily put together that same growth system for your music, click by click, and literally as soon as today, it's that simple, then just check out this next clip right here. Want to get your music heard on Spotify with AI? I just launched a brand new video training program called the Spotify Growth Switch, where I show you how to start growing real listeners, real fans, and real streams on Spotify in less than 10 minutes using software and AI. I've used the Spotify Growth Switch system to now grow my music to over 7 million streams and tens of thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify. This works for any music genre. It gets you real fans and listeners super fast, and it's extremely easy to set up, literally just like flipping a spotlight switch for your music. Despite using AI, you don't need to know nothing about tech stuff in order to be successful with this. I've had the tremendous privilege of helping multiple tens of thousands of music artists grow their music on Spotify, many of which have grown to much larger numbers, lots more listeners, lots more streams than I have using the systems that I've taught. Makes me so proud of their success. And so if you want to get more real listeners, real fans, and real streams for your music fast using state-of-the-art software and AI, then click the link below this video and check out the Spotify Growth Switch. I can't wait to help you grow your music on Spotify, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.